Now, I read something about young people's concern today, millennials. And what they're concerned about, now get this, what they're concerned about is this. They don't think the earth is going to be around in 20 years from now. Yeah, I guess Donald Trump is going to destroy it, is what they're concerned about. What they're concerned about is global warming and climate change, and they actually think that we're going to destroy the earth. Now, you do understand, don't you, that global warming was changed to climate change. The reason they had to change it is because there's no science behind global warming. The sun spikes in temperature, been doing this for the past 6,000 years, goes up, goes down, just a part of life, you know. So there was no science to global warming, and so they had to change it to climate change. Did you know that back in the 60s, Time magazine had an article entitled "The Coming Ice Age"? Yeah, they were worried about freezing to death back then. You know, but here's the thing. They had not figured out how to make money off of it. Today, they have figured out how to make money off of climate change. It's a cash cow for special interest groups, for people to study themselves blind and come up with all this nonsense about how we're going to destroy the earth. Now, you see, anything can be climate change. You know, if it's raining, oh, it's raining a lot. Oh, climate change. If it's dry, oh, climate change. You know, if it's snowing a lot, oh, climate change. If it's windy, anything can be climate change. Now, if you're a young Christian and you're concerned that man is going to destroy the earth, let me introduce you to the real God. Okay. The problem you have is your God's too small. That's your problem. Okay. Now consider this. The earth travels around the sun at a speed of 64,000 miles per hour. While you're driving your little vehicle down the road, you think you're in control, right? No, not really. The earth that you're traveling on, this spaceship called planet Earth, is actually going around the sun at a speed of 64,000 miles per hour. From the time that you go to bed until the time that you get up, you have traveled over 500,000 miles on this tiny spaceship called planet Earth. Now, the God that created this, you're telling me, the God that did this cannot sustain the planet Earth, can't take care of planet Earth. You know, what about photosynthesis? You know, we breathe out carbon dioxide. You know, it's a rather simple process, carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. But you know, the plant life take in our carbon dioxide and in return produce oxygen. It's just a cyclical thing, but it's how we stay alive. It's how we stay alive. The hydrologic cycle, you know, there is no new water being created. You know, the vapors lift up off the oceans, leaving the deadly salt water behind. This is critical. The vapors go up, leaving the deadly salt water behind. The vapors turn to clouds. The clouds are carried away. The clouds release their golden rain droplets. The rain goes into the creeks. Creeks go into the rivers. The rivers return back to the sea. There is no new water being created. It's just a continuous cycle of cleansing the earth. Yeah. Now you're telling me that the God that did this cannot take care of planet Earth, that we're just going to destroy it. That's what you're telling me.